6 have fallen.
And the act that I'm sending home is Dan.
It's the Fisher Boys.
It's Jimmy.
It's Stereo.
Michaela.
6 remain.
That to me is your best. You were destined to be together. I have caught the Cyrus virus.
You just killed that one. Well done.
Mahalia's back in the fight. I use these words, they're harsh words. It can easily become cruise ship with you.
I've been really open-minded with your artist, James, and I'm going to look at you and file that one under chicken shit.
Tonight on The X Factor, a favourite who's never been in the bottom 2 faces elimination.
I didn't work this hard to go home now.
The competition is about to get real for Danny and Mahalia.
It's not New Year's Eve, dudes. Save the fireworks.
Chris and the boys, Big T and Cyrus.
James took a cheap shot at my artist. I felt it was unwarranted.
Guy and Jess and Matt.
I've got one group left and I'm not going to lose it.
James and the Overs. Natalie and Louise.
I definitely won't sleep tonight. Because I think your performances were amazing. And it's just getting really tight.
Plus, they're the biggest names in music. Pop sensation Aston Marigold. His global hit took the world to church. Hosier. And from fight song to fighting alongside your top 6, Rachel Platten. It's time to find out who
Personally, I'm not feeling good about it at all.
will
Before I take off.
Oh, come on, you old fart. What is it now?
go. This is the X Factor Live Decider. Please welcome your host, Luke Jacobs.
Good evening, Australia. Welcome to the X Factor. How you doing? Good. That's much better. Are you ready? So am I. Now, whether you're watching on your TVs at home or you're out and about and have gone to +7 to stream this live on your mobile device, this is your live decider. Now, I hope you've all had a fantastic Melbourne Cup day today. Huge congratulations to all the connections of Prince of Penzance and the incredible ride of Michelle Payne, who becomes the first female jockey in the history of the Great Race to ride a Melbourne Cup winner. Now, last night, the cream of our top 6 crop rose to the top as they took on the ultimate challenge, singing songs picked by their rival mentors, which made it, what was it, heaven or was it hell? We'll find out very soon how they went, and we're going to reveal your shock results so soon. Also, on tonight's show, it's the only place to see the biggest names in music. Here to perform her breakout smash fight song with your top 6 is rising star Rachel Platten. Plus, these guys, they're responsible for 2 of the biggest hits this year. Take Me to Church and Get Stupid. It's Hosier and Aston Marigold. But as we rocket towards the grand final, it's the results that matter the most. At this stage of the competition, a single slip-up could spell the end of their X Factor dream for one of your top 6 and their mentors. And we saw just how much it was at stake last night when the desk exploded. So let's find out if they're still going for it. Please welcome your X Factor judges!
Absolutely amazing. You knocked them out of the park.
Guy Sebastian.
That was magic. You found it.
Chris Isaac.
I love that. You're growing as an artist.
Danny Manu.
Holy moly!
Make some noise for your X Factor judges! Looking good. Okay, last night your finalists stormed the stage with some epic songs, and they're about to do it again with one of the biggest hits of 2015, singing Fight Song, plus her brand new single, Stand By You, direct from the US with your top 6. It's Rachel Platten.
This is my fight.
From backup singer to conquering the charts around the world in less than 12 months, Rachel Platten's impressive rise to fame has been nothing short of superhuman. Her empowering platinum hit, Fight Song, has gone on to sell millions of copies and become an anthem for anyone fighting for a dream. For the first time on Australian TV, and here to perform with your top 6, give it up for Rachel Platten!
Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves in motion. I can't swim away, can make my own. And I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say are wrecking balls inside my brain. I was screaming out tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes. 'Cause I've still got a lot of fire left in me. Well, I've still got a lot of fire left in me. Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel Platten! Put your empty hands in mine, and scars, show me all the scars you hide. And hey, if your wings are broken, borrow mine so yours can open too. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. And all tears make a lot of scopes in your eyes. And hurt, I know you hurt it, but so am I. And love, if your wings are broken, borrow mine so yours can open too. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Even if I'm breaking down, we can find a way to break through. Even if we can't find heaven, I'll walk through hell with you. Love, you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Even if we can't find heaven, I'm gonna stand by you. Even if we can't find heaven, I'll walk through hell with you. Love, you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. And I'll be your eyes till yours can't shine. I'll be your arms, I'll be your steady satellite. Where you can rise, where I'll crawl with you on hands and knees. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Come on. Even if I break it down, hands up. We can find a way to break through. Even if we can't find heaven, I'll walk through hell with you. Love, you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Even if we can't find heaven. Even if we can't find heaven, I'll walk through hell with you. Love, you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Love, you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. Even if we can't find heaven, well, I'm gonna stand by you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your top 6, and Rachel Platten!
Hi,
Thank you so much.
you're so welcome.
That was amazing. Now,
Thank you.
that song, Fight Song, that was written when you were sort of going through a crossroads in your career. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I wrote it to remind myself to believe in my dream, no matter what was going on. you know, to still believe in myself and not listen to the mean voices and all the stuff that gets in your head and tells you you can't do something. You guys are incredible, by the way.
Now, is there a message in that there that our top six could learn from, do you think?
I don't think you need to do much learning. You guys are incredible. That blew me away. It just touched me hearing you sing my song that I wrote when I didn't think anyone was listening. Thank you.
Wow.
It's a really big
What a
honor.
moment. It's been so amazing having you here. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Those two songs, Fight Song and Stand By You, are available to download right now. And you can see Rachel perform bright and early on Sunrise on Friday morning. Everybody please thank Rachel Platten. Now, they've been critical of each other's song choices all season, but last night it was the judges' turn to put their money where their mouth is and show us what they would do if they were mentoring a different category. And the contest between them caught fire.
You pull out performances and vocals that no one else can do.
I felt so vibed by it and so intrigued at the same time. That to me is your best.
That was the most exciting, exhilarating, happiest, best time I've had on X Factor the entire time I've been here.
We have to give Danny one massive amount of credit.
I know.
She has brought out the biggest smile of you on this show, and that is the thing that I failed to do. Fine, no, screw you, whatever. You want Danny as your mentor. I get it. No,
I mean, we could still
absolutely.
be friends though,
Whatever.
James. Like, we could get coffee and
Yeah,
stuff.
fine.
Awkward. Thanks, Danny.
And it makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way. I want you to stay.
I love the singing. I loved the production. You guys are doing something on this stage that we have never seen before.
The most amazing thing about you is when your voices blend together. Individually, they're strong, but when they blend, it is absolutely stunning. You were destined to be together.
Our first ever full standing ovation.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
All of the judges, it was ridiculous.
And doing something that we were so originally uncomfortable with to get a standing ovation, it just shows guys' vision is amazing.
It wouldn't have happened without you guys getting it across the finish line. So I'm so proud of you. I'm still buzzing about it.
Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door.
Sometimes this show just catches people in their prime and all the stars align. Cyrus, just keep doing what you are doing.
The question is not what can you sing, but what can't you sing. I have caught the Cyrus virus.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you. That was one of my favorite performances, I think. And yeah, no, I don't think I could have gone any better. I'm stoked with Guy's choice. I'm stoked with the arrangement. Just, yeah.
Man, I had trepidation and fear about Guy's song choice. I said, oh, it's too long, it's too linear, it doesn't go anywhere. I was wrong. It really worked. I tip my hat to Guy, and I tip it to Cyrus. Knock, knock, knocking on Grand Final's door.
Let's hope they let us in.
He's not knocking. He's kicking the door down.
To live my life the way that I want, to say and do whatever I please.
Sign of a star is you don't pick a song, but you take it and you make it your own. You just killed that one. Well done.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the lovely song.
That was hands down my favourite moment of yours. Just everything about it was so perfect for you. What a great song choice.
It was hot, it was steamy, it was sassy. I don't know if I was sexy, but I certainly gave it a crack. It's so hot up there, so many candles.
You were so hot up there. You look amazing.
Oh, thank you.
At the end, when you're doing wailing, you put Christina Aguilera to shame.
Should I give up, or should I just keep chasing pavement, even if it leads nowhere?
Tonight, that song and you really came together. Beautiful.
That was just so soulful. You know, there can be beauty in just something so still and haunting and beautiful. That was magic. You found it.
I think tonight we can say Mahalia's back in the fight.
Particularly after this performance, I feel like I'm back now and I'm ready to give Mahalia to everyone, you know.
Got it, standing O, you got it. Oh, thank you, Danny. Perfect. You were coming out like, I'm not leaving this competition.
I felt the nerves, and I was just like, push through the nerves, push through the nerves.
You were like, nerves? See ya.
I never had much faith in love.
a register in your voice that was a little bit uncomfortable. And I think we have to be careful with you as a performer, because I think if we start pushing you in a particular way, it can easily become cruise ship with you unless we really find your soul. I think we went too far to the wrong way.
You know, I've been really open-minded with your artist, James, and I'm going to look at you and file that one under chicken shit.
Wow, what a night. Now, Chris, you're obviously very fired up towards the end of the show, and Big T was disappointed with his performance. The cameras kept rolling after we went off air. Take a look at this.
You turned it into an attack on his singing and saying it was cruise ship again? Where did that come from?
I think if the performance is bad, which it was, you as a judge need to recognise that.
You're out for points, you're not out to help anybody.
The performance was bad. Was the performance good, or was it bad?
The performance was bad. James has had it out for T for more than tonight. He came into this thing having it out for T. I think he sees Big T as somebody that if he can lose him, he has a shot of getting one of his artists in.
Okay, Chris, we'll go straight to you. Do you concede? Was that a bad performance from T?
Let me just start by saying when I watch it all again, I want to apologize for my language. But I'm just as steamed up as I was yesterday. And start by saying this. Guy had comments, and I thought Guy had comments that were good comments, that were constructive criticism. And what really fired me up is when I felt that people took it too far and just were kicking a young singer when he had a bit of bad luck. And I think T's a big guy, but he's still a young singer and he's got a heart. And you have to have that in mind.
You thought it was a little bit harsh. James, have you had it in from Big T from the beginning, as Chris said in that video?
Absolutely not, no. I said at the very beginning of the show that I was a massive fan of his. I actually said if you wind the tape back, I said that I was a huge supporter of his and that I thought he would win the record deal of Sony. And to say anything different is to twist the truth. On the night, I thought he had a bad performance, and as a judge, I said so.
Okay. Where do you think Big T ranks in the top 6 now?
I think he's a massively charismatic person. I don't think he's the best performer out there. I also said last night I think we have to be careful with him because of the type of singer he is, and I think he has a lot of soul. And I think to lose that soul would be in danger of putting him into something which will be forgettable, and he's not forgettable. I don't think he's in necessarily the grand final, is my opinion. It's only my opinion, though.
Okay, thank you. Guy, you got involved as well. Why didn't you just let them fight it out? Why did you want to have a say?
I wouldn't say I got involved. I went in there because it was getting heated, and I thought, there's an army man, there's an ex-boxer, this is going to go pear-shaped.
And a singer.
and of course me, the ultimate He-Man to get in between. No, look, at the end of the day, I think it's beautiful that we're all passionate, and Chris stood up for somebody when he thought he was getting kicked in the guts. It's just natural. I've never been part of a panel that's been quite so fiery, but I think it means that we're passionate and we want the best for the contestants, but we do need to keep the focus on
I respect that about James, and I have to say, I respect he knows singing and he is passionate, and I never for a minute think that he's putting on an act. People ask me, is that an act? It's not an act. Nobody's acting up here. If you ever seen me in a movie, you know I can't act that good. I think people believe what they say up here.
Well, I think you guys are doing a great judging job at the moment. Danny, you avoided all the drama last night. That must have felt really nice to stand back.
Yeah, I was kind of in a dangerous seat here between them, but yeah, a big helping of no funny business with dinner before you come out on stage.
Okay, very good. I like it. Well, all will be revealed later with our results, but just quickly, Chris, congratulations, your new album, #2 on the ARIA charts this week, mate. Well done. Okay, thank you very much, judges. Well, Australia, it is an action-packed show ahead, and your results are only moments away.
After the break, he's taken the world by storm with one of the biggest songs of the year. And he's here with his latest. He is Hosier. And still to come, they've never been in the bottom 2. But with the grand final in sight.
There's only a few more performances until the grand final.
I really don't want to go home now. Not at all.
Which of your favorites will fall before the final hurdle?
Here's your live show rapid replay. Panadol. When pain is gone, life takes its place.
Welcome back to the X Factor Live Decided. Now, if you think you have the X Factor, auditions for 2016 are now open and you can audition online right now. So head to the website, yahoo7.com.au/X Factor and give it your best shot. Well, we are just 2 performances away from the grand final and your votes have never been more crucial. Tonight, we'll find out who is leaving the competition and who is one step closer to winning this year's X Factor. But right now, you fell in love with his first single, Take Me to Church. Now, get ready to fall in love with the next one. From the Emerald Isle to the X Factor stage in his only Australian TV performance, please welcome Hozier.
It's the global breakout hit that has inspired a generation. Irish singer-songwriter Hozier and his 5 times platinum smash hit, Take Me to Church, has topped the charts in over 30 countries and clocked up almost 300 million views for its powerful music video. From Glastonbury to the Grammys and tonight, the X Factor stage, performing his latest smash from Eden, please welcome Hozier!
Closer to me. No tight side, no rolling eyes, no eye with me. No who cares, no vacant stare, no time for me. Honey, you're familiar, like my mirror years ago. Idealism sits in prison. Chivalry fell on his sword. Innocence died screaming. Honey, asking me, I should know. I slithered here from Eden, yes, to sit outside your door. There's something wretched about this, something so precious about this. Oh, what a sin. To the strand, a picnic planned for you and me. A rope in hand for your other man to hang from a tree. Honey, you're familiar, like my mirror years ago. Idealism sits in prison. Chivalry fell on his sword. Innocence died screaming. Honey, asking me, I should know. I slithered here from Eden, just to sit
Ladies and gentlemen, Hosier! Wow. Thank you for that incredible performance.
Thank you. No, it's a pleasure.
Fun, we love that. The judges standing up, you approved? Yes, love it. Now, your debut single was nominated for a Grammy for Song of the Year. You also got to perform that live on stage with Annie Lennox.
Yeah. It was,
you couldn't really have a bigger dream start to your career.
yeah, it was amazing. The last year and a half has been incredible. Kind of took me by surprise, but that was. Yeah, I'll never forget that. Yeah, and she's amazing and, you know, absolute legend. So,
well, we're so grateful you came tonight. Thank you so very much for taking the time out. It was fantastic to having that performance. You can also download From Eden from the deluxe self-titled album right now. So please give it up one more time for Hosier. Well, things are about to get real. Your votes are in and the triumphs of last night are over. 6 incredible performers are nervously waiting in the green room, ready to find out just who will have to sing for their lives tonight. So brace yourself. Those results are next. This is the X Factor Live Decider. Just 24 hours ago, the top 6 sang their hearts out. But now, survival is their only concern. Michaela's surprise exit last week sent shockwaves through the competition. There's no escaping that one of your favourites will be leaving us tonight. Plus, for both Danny and Guy, who only have 1 act each left, tonight could spell the end for either of them. It's time to find out. So let's welcome back your X Factor finalists and their mentors. Chris and the boys, Big T and Cyrus. And Guy with his last remaining group, Jess and Matt. James with the overs, Louise and Natalie. Danny with her last girl, Mahalia. With the crowning of your winners so close, these eliminations only get tougher. Only half of these acts that you see on the stage right now will make it to our grand final. Everyone is praying to hear their name. Australia, it's time for your results. In no particular order, I will announce the 4 acts straight through to next week's top 5. The 2 acts remaining have received the least votes, and they will have to go head-to-head in tonight's final showdown. Good luck to you all. The first act through and performing in next week's show is... Cyrus! The next act safely through and ready to perform on the X Factor next week is... Louise Adams. The third act, avoiding elimination and one step closer to the grand final for 2015 is... Jess and Max. Well done, Guy. You're safely through to the top 5. So this means the people standing on the stage, Natalie has never faced a showdown before. Mahalia, you dodged elimination last week. If you are in the bottom two, this is your third time. And Big T, if you don't get through to the top five, after all the controversy last night, this could be a big impact for you too. So good luck to everyone on stage. The final act, who scored your votes and is guaranteed a place in next week's top five, is... Big T! Congratulations, Chris. You guys are through.
Good luck. Good luck.
Thanks, Chris.
Well done. Unfortunately, this means, guys, it's a lot to take in. Nat, this is your first time in the final showdown. I know this must be a big hit. Mahalia, you've been here before. I know it doesn't get any easier the more that you're in this final showdown. But as we know tonight, the songs that you're about to sing, the mentors, your judges, have not helped you out at all. So I'll start with you, Natalie. Which song have you chosen to sing in your final showdown tonight, and why have you chosen that song?
I've chosen Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor because it's one of my favourite songs and it means a lot to me, and I'm just going to perform it the best I can.
Now, Mahalia, you had to sing in the final showdown last week, so this is a new song for you this week. Why have you chosen this song, and which song is it?
I have chosen No More Drama by Mary J. Blige. And I guess I've always loved this song as a kid, so yeah.
No, I can imagine how you guys must be feeling now. This is, you know, we're so far into the competition, you've become quite good friends, and now you know that one of you is going to go home tonight. It really is up to the next song that you sing. For the judges, Danny, this is your last contestant, so this could mean that you could be leaving the competition tonight. James, for you, you could be left with one if Natalie does go. The ultimate showdown is coming up. Do not go anywhere. Before the break, your votes put Mahalia and Natalie into the bottom two. Now, while they're preparing their backstage for their final showdown, we have another very exciting performance coming your way. He's the biggest name in UK pop music right now, and he's here live on The X Factor just for you. In a world exclusive, performing his newest single, Show Me. Please go crazy for Aston Marigold.
At just 27 years old, Aston Marigold is one of the hottest names in music right now. His boy band, JLS, were the X Factor UK runners-up in 2008 and sold over 10 million records. Now, Aston's riding solo and his debut smash, Get Stupid, has dominated world charts. Here, with his brand new single, Show Me, make some noise for Aston Marigold!
ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Aston Marigold! Sorry at all. Mate, thank you so much. Thank you. It's amazing. Now, welcome to the X Factor. I'm going to say welcome back. You originally were on the X Factor UK with your band JLS. You were runners-up, and you auditioned for Danny.
Yes, I did, yes.
How is it feeling performing in front of her now?
I mean, she's still as gorgeous as ever, obviously, so it makes it very hard. The focus, I know, the focus is you just be like, oh, there she is, oh dear, but yeah, amazing to be back.
Mate, you brought the house down, it was fantastic. Now, we loved it. If you love Show Me, you can download it from iTunes right now. It was great to have you on the show. Please put your hands together for Aston Marigold. Oh, I've got to learn that move. Now, Australia, okay, it is time to get serious. Who will take the last spot in the X Factor Top 5? Will it be Mahalia or will it be Natalie? Either way you look at it, one of them will be leaving us tonight in just a few minutes. They'll be singing for their lives. The final showdown is next. You're watching the X Factor Live Decider. Head-to-head, toe-to-toe, Natalie versus Mahalia. These two received the lowest votes from last night's show, leaving them to sing one more time to fight for the final place in your X Factor Top 5. Mahalia and Natalie have prepared for tonight's showdown without any help from their mentors. So let's bring on the showdown. Danny, let's kick things off with you, please.
Yeah, it's a shock to see this girl in the bottom two after a stunning performance. Amazing comments, a standing ovation. She's a real fighter, and she's chosen this song to show every bit that she's got. Singing No More Drama by Mary J. Blige, this is Mahalia Simpson. Go get it!
Mahalia Simpson!
Broken heart again, another lesson learned. Better know your friends, or else you will get burned. Gotta count on me, 'cause I can guarantee that I'll be fine. No more, no more pain. No more pain. No more pain. No drama. No more drama in my life. No one's ever gonna make me hurt again. Ooh, it feels so good when you let go of all the drama in your life. Now you're free from all the pain, free from all the games, free from all the stress. So find your happiness. I don't know, only God knows where the story ends for me, but I know where the story begins. It's up for us to choose whether we win or lose, and I choose to win. No more tears, no, I really don't wanna fight. No more drama in my life, I don't ever wanna hurt again. Yeah, no more drama, no more drama, no more drama, in my life.
Big applause for Mahalia Simpson. Okay, have you settled down, please? James, over to you. Can you please introduce your act?
Yeah, I think Natalie perhaps sometimes has found it difficult to express her character in this. She's a complicated girl, and she doesn't come with necessarily the greatest backstory, but the one thing I believed in from this girl from the beginning is that she is an amazing singer, and she is an amazing performer. And I don't even know what song you're singing, actually, Natalie. Go on, let me look down here. Nothing compares to you. This is Natalie Conway.
Natalie Conway!
It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing, no, nothing can take away these blues. 'Cause nothing compares, nothing compares to you. Oh, the flowers that you planted, mama, in the backyard. Oh, God, when you went away. Oh, yeah. I know that living with your baby was sometimes hard, but I'm willing to give it another try. 'Cause nothing compares, nothing compares to you. Oh no, nothing compares, nothing compares to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Natalie Conway and Mahalia Simpson. A lot of emotions between these two girls. The judges' tough decisions are next. Who will they keep in the competition and who will they send home tonight? We're going to find out next on a very emotional X Factor Live Decider. It's the Live Decider, and just moments ago, Mahalia and Natalie left nothing to chance in an epic showdown. Both fighting for that last spot in the X Factor Top 5. Now, judges, I know this is always the extremely difficult part of the night, but we're going to have to find out who you're sending home. So first of all, please, Danny, who will it be?
First up, you girls are brilliant. That was the most amazing sing-off. So much heart and emotion. And we're in the pointy end now. Nobody wants to be standing up there, and I don't know how you do it every week, honestly. I take my hat off to you. Unbelievable. I will always be standing by my girl, Mahalia. You sang it with everything then, so the act I would be sending home is Natalie.
Thanks, Danny. James, over to you now, please. Who are you sending home?
I think Danny's touched on something entirely true, which is we are in the top 6 now and it is really tight. And this year of X Factor, the talent is right up there and everyone deserves their spot. Mahalia, I think you have signs of absolute brilliance, and tonight, I love what you did. Natalie, I really genuinely think you are a star, and I think you could sell shows, and I would buy tickets to your concerts, and I would buy albums of yours. And I wish people would get behind that. The person I'm sending home tonight is Mahalia.
So, Chris, it's one vote each for Mahalia and Natalie. I'm going to throw the power over to you now. Which of these two amazing performers are you sending home?
This is the part of the performance I hate, because we're now at the point of the show where we're sorting diamonds. Because really, there are two singers that are both wonderful singers. They're both beautiful women. And they couldn't be, in a way, farther apart in styles. One I see is, big center and pop, and one is kind of underground jazz and avant-garde. Natalie, tonight I thought you sang great, as you always do. You're such a professional, you hit it every time. Mahalia, you've struggled, and yet I've been a fan of yours because there's something about you so different that I want to encourage that. The artist I'm going to send home is Natalie.
So, Guy, it all comes down to you. We have 2 votes for Natalie, 1 to Mahalia. If you vote for Natalie to go home, she'll be leaving us the competition. If you vote for Mahalia, we go to deadlock. It's up to you.
Okay, well, firstly, you guys are so awesome, and you totally deserve to be here. And you know, Mahalia, I know this is the third time for you, but please don't take that as anything that should, you know, discourage you. You are amazing. You are so unique and so beautiful in the gift that you have. Top 6 is incredible, and Natalie, you deserve to be here too. What a voice. You rarely ever said a foot wrong. I will say to you guys, from this point, whatever happens, it's all about hard work, being nice, and having great songs. That's all that matters. This show's given you such a great boost. I thought both of your songs were stunning, but like Chris said, you are so different. You know, I love soul music. I was immediately gravitated towards you, Mahalia, when you auditioned. And, you know, then I heard Natalie's voice and I thought, wow, like just absolutely flawless. And in this instance, I think as a judge, the beauty of music is that it's driven by people, and people determine a lot of what happens in this industry, and it's all about taste. Some people might like Mahalia and not like Natalie. Some people might love Natalie. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is, for the first time on the show, I think it's a perfect opportunity to let the public decide and to take it to deadlock. And
So I'll take that.
So the act I'll be sending home for the reason for deadlock is Mahalia.
Okay, so that means there are 2 each, which means we have a deadlock for the first time this year. Now, in this instance, a deadlock means that the judges couldn't agree on a decision, so we are forced to go back to the earlier public vote, and we're going to get those results right now. Thank you. So, Australia, your votes have been counted and verified, and as the judges decided, the act who received the least votes from the public will be leaving us tonight. The act leaving us tonight is... Natalie. Mahalia, congratulations, you are in the top 5 for X Factor 2015. The girls here are so obviously emotionally affected. Natalie, the vote has come through tonight. I mean, you've been a star for all of us. You've been flying. You're the mother for everyone. You've had a fantastic time on the show, so let's have a look at your time.
Okay. Nothing really can compare to that first audition. That was like breaking through the ice.
Wow, you look incredibly nervous.
You can tell.
Who gets nervous when they know they've got that in the can?
The 5-seat challenge was a big turning point for me because I knew that I had to get myself together.
You can do everything, you just got to stop with the nerves.
Danny gave me a comment that really stuck with me. Maybe it just kind of was a little kind of shock that I needed.
You're a phenomenal singer, and I want you in my top 3.
Oh my God.
I just felt like I watched a superstar.
I think Natalie is an incredible role model for girls at home. She is an incredibly hard-working person who's overcome fears, got on that stage, and blows it away. It was really good fun. I loved every minute. Really? I was your fan.
X Factor has changed my life in ways I never thought possible. I'm more confident, I've become a better singer, a better performer, and I've got to experience things that I never thought I would do. It's the best thing I've ever done.
Natalie, I can see that there's tears. You're disappointed, but you know you've had a fantastic time on the show, and obviously that just brought back a few memories. Any highlights for you?
Yeah, actually, look, they're not tears of disappointment. They're tears of elation. I think most people have maybe misinterpreted my tears. My tears have been emotion. Singing and music is so emotional for me. And I just want to say, without doing like an Oscar speech, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, this has been the most incredible ride of my whole life. I've changed as a person. I would encourage anybody who was feeling shy about doing it, just give it a go. I want to say thank you to every single person involved in this show, all the crew and the producers, everyone. And of course, these amazing people who vote every week, and finally, my incredible mentor, James. I would not have done this without you. So thank you.
Lovely words. Thank you, Natalie and James. I mean, can you top that off?
Not really. My job as mentor has been incredibly easy because I've been working with a singer who's far better than myself. And so, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you heard something very special. She is an angel, been a joy for me to work with. Her name is Natalie Conway.
Thank you very much. It's been so great to have you on the show. So I'm going to miss you running around with your smiles. But ladies and gentlemen, here, please, for one last time, give it up for Natalie.
Thank you, guys.
Well, that is it for another nail-biting Live Decider. Tomorrow morning, Natalie will be on Sunrise bright and early. Don't forget, you can relive all of tonight's performances again. Plus the Nova podcast right now, yahoo7.com.au/X Factor. Okay, next week, your top 5 are back for X Factor Unleashed. With every performance so vital, we are asking our judges to just pick the very best song they can find. No theme, no holds barred. With only 2 performances to the grand final, every note has never been more important. Tonight is going to be huge. Please tune in next Monday and Tuesday, 7:30 right here on 7. We'll see you then.